I'll be talking. I'll go finish the monster again. I've been getting my skills up lately. Yeah? Yo. Yes, 2060. So you gotta come up more to 2060. I'm not sure what houses are out there. Come up to 2060 on the left hand side. Come here. On the left hand side, come up. Yeah. You smoking in the house? Alright, yeah, I'm coming out. That's what's smoking in the house. Oh, it's good. Hey, Josh. Close that, what's the name? That smoke in the head. Close that, smoke in the head.
The big one.
Close it.
Yo, sweep some of this stuff up. Alright, people coming over here.
Yeah.
Tell them to shut up. How you doing? Hey, how are you? Emery. What's going on? Emery.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Joanna.
How you doing? You want to see upstairs?
Yeah. Still scared.
Y'all can actually have a seat down there if y'all want to. I'm gonna get some stuff like that.
This your laptop?
Yeah, I bought another one. $200.
Out here?
No. Probably. Everything.
Got your tree and shit up on here.
Hello? 2060. Yo. This is about to drop.
All right, guys. So we're gonna start this in the next 5 minutes. We're gonna give a few more people some time to actually get on. So, just go ahead, plug your team in. Please get a notepad and a pen out. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of tips to help you out. Plus, I'm gonna show you a little information to kind of help you. But again, I'm just gonna play a little music. If anybody texts you, say you're on, let them know we'll be starting like around what? We'll start in like the next 5 to 6 minutes.
might not even do this long.
Yeah.
Huh? Steven? You want to get on to?
Nah. He can say some words if you want. All right, cool. So we got about 160 people on the call right now. We're literally gonna start the call in the next 60 seconds. So again, please get your people on here. My boy J.M. Pips was good. There was a lot of people who just left comments. You said, how long? 5 minutes? What you doing up there? He wilding out.
So let's get right and then come down, walk down.
All right, so we actually got some people over here right now. The boy Steven is about to teach them, and I'm about to teach y'all. So this will be recorded right here, first right. So again, appreciate everybody that's on this call right now. Shout out to the DFW Trade House for letting me be a guest host on this call. Tomorrow we'll have Christopher Derrick. But shout out to all the trade houses across the United States, all the trade houses across the globe, the Houston Trade House, Miami Trade House, New York Trade House, the Dallas Trade House. We got the San Diego Trade House. We got the Denver, Colorado Trade House. What else trade houses we got? Atlanta Trade House. We need a few more. We need a few more trade houses. I know the Miami Trade House is here as well. But, you know, first off and foremost, everybody that's on this call right now, I just want to thank you for even hopping on this. I want you to understand that, you know, what we're teaching people and what we're trying to put out there is something that not only can change your life, not only change your financial situation, but this can make, like, I'm literally telling you, this right here can be the reason why you will never have to worry again. Now, not just about the money, but about the problems, everything. You know, this right here is something that I feel like once you learn this concept, nobody can take that back from you. I don't care if they hate you. I don't care if they love you. Once you learn this, you don't have to worry about anything else. So before we get started with this, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a few things. Hey, how are you? I remember you. How are you doing?
Awesome, how are you?
Good. Oh yeah, you did say you was from Cali. I forgot. I'm all in now. So we actually got Bobby Craig, Justin flew out here. More lady bosses. About to get down real quick. We got a lot of people over here.
This is mom right there.
Oh yeah, we got the San Antonio Trade House. Is the San Antonio Trade House official yet? I'm not sure. I know a lot of people say they got trade houses, but we actually got an official trade house, and we're sponsoring pretty much all the other trade houses. So if you are interested in being a part of that, definitely get in contact with the DFW Trade House people first, because they're actually running the whole thing. And if you definitely need help when it comes to finances or anything like that, we will help provide everything. So, you know, definitely get in touch with us if you actually need that type of help or resources. But the very first thing that I want to say to you guys first, all right, you got 180. All right, bet. Bobby, don't play no music in here. And let me actually share my screen. All right, cool. So any newbies that's on here, I'm just gonna go through this real quick with you guys because I'm sure we got some people on here who are new, so I'll just do that real quick. So first and foremost, this right here is the MetaTrader platform, which most of us, no matter if you're with FXCM, Traders Way, this is where we actually trade. This is where we buy and sell different currency pairs every single day. On the left-hand side, you can pretty much see the market watch with all the symbols. You can see, you know, the Euro USD. You can see everything: the Great British Pound, the US dollar, the US dollar versus Swiss franc, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. You know, everything that you need will be here. And if you don't have that, right click and you can actually click show all, and it'll show you every single currency pair. Right here where you see M1, M5, that will be the time frames. You have the minute charts, which each candlestick that you see, whether it's green or red, identifies that that's a 1 minute candle. The next one, the 5 minute, is a 5 minute candles. 15, each one is a 15, 30, hour, 4 hour, day, week, month, so on and so forth. So, you know, just pretty much identify, honestly, what type of trader are you. So as I go through this, I'm actually just type it up real quick for you. Boom, let's get it. So as we're just looking at this, I want y'all to go ahead and write what I tell you to write down. Hold on, I know we got notes. Apps. Notepad. Let's see. I literally just got this computer, so bear with me.
Oh, that's what you're asking?
All right, that's asking for too much. All right, bet. So I'm just gonna say it, and if you guys have questions, we have somebody else type it in. So number one is, what type of trading do you do? Write that down. So I'm gonna basically give you guys like a strategy to actually keep and hold with you. You can type it in your notes or whatever, but you need to actually make sure that you know what type of trader are you. So one example for myself, I would say I'm a price action trader. That means I trade support and resistance, supply and demand, trend lines, you know, reversal patterns, basic things like that. And again, price action trader. So I trade different price action techniques. Some of you guys might trade with indicators. Some of you guys might trade with news. But you kind of need to understand what type of trader are you. Don't mix yourself up trying to do too much, trying to learn everybody's strategy, and honestly just do what you're supposed to. Let me just check something else. And that's number one. Yo, that's it, bro. Oh, shit. I know y'all ain't doing that.
Hey, excuse me?
All right, so I was actually trying to see what y'all was talking about, but y'all not really talking about too much. So number two, what time frames do I trade? Now, when I say this, I'm not telling you to look at a 1 minute, 5 minute chart. I'm actually telling you to identify like what type of trader are you? Are you a long-term trader? Are you a day trader? Are you a scalper? So when I tell you this, I'm telling you this because when I first got started, I wasn't a full-time trader. You know, I had a job. I was doing a couple businesses on the side. I just wanted to learn how to trade. So a good thing that you can do, honestly, is basically pick, you know, from your schedule that you already have, when do you want to trade? Now, if you work day shifts and you feel like you can't trade in the morning, but you do have time to stay up at night, then maybe you might want to write, you know, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. at night, and you want to trade in the morning, maybe you should trade a US session. So you should write 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So, you know, that right there helped me out because it kept me humble, but it kept me balanced out. I didn't always look in the group chats trying to figure out what trades it is. You got to kind of stick to your trading plan. If you know that you guys are not supposed to be trading, you know, all these times at nights, or you see something at 2 o'clock and you at work and you like, oh, well, I want to make some money, and then you lose the trade, it's your fault, right? So I really want y'all to kind of do things to you. Like, I mean, just straight up, like, don't do what other people do. I'm telling you right now, I've been doing this for a year and almost 5 months, and nobody can tell me what to trade. I don't care who you are. I don't care what type of guru you are. You're not going to make me do any trades that's going to help me lose money. One thing you got to know is that nobody pays your bills besides yourself. So if you want to learn how to trade, you have to trust your own word and trust your own judgment. I know there's times where you guys say, oh, I know this is a buy, but you heard somebody say it's a sell. You sell it and it end up doing what you thought it was going to do. And it happens to everybody. It happens to all of us. So that's just letting you know that you know what you're doing. Just trust your word and trust your own judgment. So a good example is, what time frames do you trade? If you want to trade, now this is how I trade. I usually trade the US session from 8 o'clock to 12. I don't trade after 12. You're not going to catch me in a group talking about trades. And then from, I want to say like 2 a.m. to like 5 a.m., I'm usually trading like the London session. I'm up basically catching pips during that time. So I have 2 shifts. I have the morning and I have the late night shift. And I think that you guys got to kind of pick your schedule, figure out what time you want to trade and stick with it. That's number 2. Number 3 is risk management. Now, I know we talk about this 24/7. We talk about it a lot, but honestly, we don't tell you this for no reason. You hear me? Like, we don't really say this for you guys to just basically waste your time. We're telling you this because when you lose trades and blow your account, there's no reason that some of you guys should be blowing 3 accounts every month. You know, that's basically that you're trying to get greedy and you're trying to do crazy lots. Now you're losing every single thing. So what I can tell you is that if you have $1,000 and you say, listen, I only want to trade 5% of my account, and you lose $50, guess what? It's cool because that's your plan. You made sure that you didn't lose no more. Some of you guys lose $200, $300, $400, and you're like, yo, I blew my account. This is not working for me. You're not working for yourself because you're breaking the whole code. I can lose 100 trades and still not blow my account because my risk does not judge my whole jeopardy of my entire account. So, you know, when we tell you this, we tell you this with everything. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I see other leaders and I see them doing crazy trades. I call them out. That's just real, because how can you tell somebody not to do crazy trades and you're doing it yourself? You know, that's just how the game don't work like that. So you want to show people what you're doing, they follow what you do. You want to make trades, you want to travel, you want to live the life comfortable, then you need to do it the way you should, and not anybody else. So number 4 is like a trading ritual. Honestly, I want you guys to kind of identify like things that can help you out. I can tell you straight up, don't trade, you know, when you're pissed off. Don't trade when you feel like you need money. Don't trade when you feel like you owe money and you need to go in the market and make it. Don't trade when you're late behind your bills. Don't trade when you're having an argument with your family, or you just got into a bad argument with your girlfriend and y'all broke up. That don't mean you need to come to the market and trade with us at night, because you're not going to be thinking straight. These charts is going to be looking blurred to you, and you're going to be all messed up and confused. So something that can help you out, honestly, is a little meditation. Now, I'm not telling you guys to, you know, go and turn some Waka Flocka on and get hype. I'm telling you straight up, be peaceful. You know, really clear your mind. Close out the doors. Yo, Bobby, if you play another song, bro. Yeah, you make it right. Don't play no more music, man. Put some headphones in. But again, like I was telling you guys, you need to understand that, you know, what keeps me good in this market is not thinking about the money that I'm making or the money that I'm losing. I'm literally following something that I know is going to go. So, you know, what I'm saying is, before I trade, I always breathe. I always make sure that the doors is locked. Nobody's playing no music. I'm away from everybody. I'm in a quiet environment. I literally got my water and, you know, there's a little something else on the side to keep me meditated. But you guys got to make sure that you're focused and you're ready to get in this market with one specific goal. That's to catch pips. You're not coming over here thinking about, oh, I'm down $10. Oh, I'm down $50. You're going to continue to keep losing money because your mindset is so focused on what you're in and where is that right now. You're focused on where is that right now. I can tell you something good is that when you trade, like, write this down. Literally, write exactly what I tell you down, because this has helped me a very, very, very long way. So when it comes to trading, and if you trade price action, I'm going to tell you straight up, you have the past that shows you what the market did. So I'm gonna just write all this down, right? I'm gonna just write it down first, and then we'll go over it, because I don't think a lot of y'all like taking notes. So I guess some of y'all could take a screenshot. Passed. Predict. So check it out. You have the past that actually shows you what happened in the market. You have the present that's going to show you where the market is now, and you have a future, and that's what you're predicting, right? So I think of like trading honestly is it's not honestly a hard puzzle to solve. It's literally like being smart and taking the high probability equations. If you see what's been happening within this market, let's just look at it, right? This is the past. We've seen that the past basically has certain price points where it went up, came down and broke. Like, let's just zoom out. Like, you could really see it. So this is just AUD USD. So we see that it was going in an uptrend from April 6th all the way to April 22nd, right? It was in an uptrend. Boom. And then, ooh, this is just too nice, right? So it was in an uptrend for all this time. Right when this happened, we're just gonna go ahead and mark it up. Mark it up real quick. I love the way you step. All right, bet. So this white line right here is showing you exactly the very last time it actually made that stupid high, right? So this was the high that was set, and that was basically on 420. So the day you guys was out wasting time, we had guys in this market right now that seen when that happened, and they caught the whole downtrend. So just being honest, that was the past that you've seen, right? So once that happened, we was in the present. For somebody who actually was just watching it and wasn't trading, you're like, okay, well, I seen it was high. Now I see it and it's starting to go down. Now it's holding on that strong support line. It went back up to fake you guys out, hit another area and dropped. So from there, we see that it broke one of the lower highs, and now it's starting to go right back down. So with that being said, now we're predicting what's happening. You see the past, you see the present. Now you're seeing that, okay, this right here is definitely a downtrend. Even though we had a crazy pullback, it tested. And after, like my boy Q say, no test, no re-entry. So as soon as this dropped, just check this out. Just check it out. Yeah. And they say we don't catch pips, Bobby. They say we don't catch pips. All right, bet. Let me. All right, so this blue line is showing you that this was kind of like the pullback. And you see what happened. The trade basically pulled all the way back to that last resistance point, failed, and then went right back down into the downtrend. So after that happened, now we're seeing where the market is headed. You see what happened. You see the areas, right? Y'all see everything that happened. Y'all seen the uptrend. Y'all seen the last high. Y'all see it start to hold. Then y'all see it finally break. Oh, we got the man, the myth, the legend in the building right now. Hold on. We're gonna have to stop real quick. We gotta stop real quick. We got the guy in the building right now. He done brought his whole squad here.
Hey, what's going
What's good?
Just watch. I'm just learning every now.
But nah, we really just getting some work done for y'all. Honestly, we out here trying to get a few things done. We planning. Your boy Bobby Craig is over there putting the video together. So just be prepared for some things that we're gonna be dropping these next few days. We're about to do this tour. We're gonna be bringing a lot of value back to everybody. But at the same time, I feel like what we're doing is simple, but a lot of you guys overcomplicate it. So we're kind of showing you like just different ways to understand like what you're doing and better ways to solve these trades without jeopardizing losing everything. So I'm gonna just write this again for y'all. So another thing that I wanted to tell y'all before we even get back to this is that you guys need to go ahead and start actually reading a few books. Let me share this. All right, bet. So I'll tell you guys honestly to start reading a few more trading books. I know I told you guys a lot. Some of you probably never even heard me speak before. I could tell you Naked Forex is a good book. You need to read Understanding Candlesticks. I feel like a lot of you guys honestly trade, and sometimes you see certain trades and get in and you don't even know that that was a hanging man or that was a doji or that was like that was indecision and you're still trying to get into these trades. You got to really understand that because one, that can help you out a lot. But at the same time, if you're knowing what you're doing, you don't have to worry about being in these charts all day and looking at the $20 negatives and the $40 negatives when you know that it's going to turn into a $200 positive trade. So I just want to give y'all a few more pointers. Oh yeah. So what I just did for y'all honestly was a back test. Oh, we got 234 people on the call. What's up? But that's one thing that I could tell a lot of people to do is that you need to back test the market. Now, everybody don't have to do it, but I feel like that's what I do. If you're going to mark your charts up, I feel like you at least need to know what's going on before you hop into this and by, hey, is it a buy or is it a sell? Because a lot of you be in these groups when we're telling you, hey, check out this trade and you don't even know what's going on. That's like, hey, look at this trade, go back, see what's happening. And now you can kind of get a picture of what we're doing in the market. So, from that, I just gave y'all a back test of what happened with AUD USD for that whole time from April 6th all the way to April 21st. And then we see the reverse happen. Now we see what? A smooth downtrend. You see the pullback tested that strong area of what? Resistance. It fell, hit the double top, went right back down. Dang, that was a smooth trade though. I'm just being honest. But even now, you feel me? Like even now, you see what happened again. You see the pullback happen, another pullback. And then now we watching the trade. So you could have been in this trade. Just because you see my charts, don't let it confuse you. I can show you this on a naked chart. But at the same time, you got to kind of understand how to trade that. So if you are using the scanner, you could come into the scanner and it'd be a piece of cake because you already was marking your charts up and you already predicted it. Now you go to the scanner and the scanner is saying, hey, sell this trade. Now you're in the money, but now the scanner is going to help you out when you want to know how long can you stay in this trade. You see the take profit 1, you see the take profit 2, you see the take profit 3. So what we're trying to do is teach you guys, the basic people, exactly how to understand how to trade. So now when you do use the scanner, it's like a piece of cake because you already did the practicing, you already did the charts, you already read the reversal patterns, you already did the back testing. So now when you see a pattern pop up, you're like, oh wow, I already marked that up 2 hours ago. So this is like what we're trying to show you guys because a lot of you get mad and y'all so focused on some things that y'all don't understand that the prize is in your hand right now. And if you really stop and just focus on it, no matter how many times you fail, that you're good. So I can tell you right now, you're dealing with a company where you have too many people that's gonna help you out. When I started, it was a few of us, and I lost a lot of money when I started. We didn't have webinars. We didn't have people that was giving out advice. It was kind of like go on YouTube and search this, and you're gonna learn on your own. It's been something that we went days of nappy haircuts and months of no shave Thursdays or Novembers, all that. Like we didn't do none of that. Like that's just what it took. And now Bobby, where we at? We in Hollywood Hills in LA and we still grinding. We not taking days off. We still grinding. We still working. So a thing that helped me out besides, watching everybody was to basically pick 2 currency pairs. I explain it like this. If you're trading and you want to make sure, like, no, let me explain it like this. So check this out. Who we gonna pick on? Who we gonna pick on? So Wealthy Chuck, right? Wealthy Chuck got a girlfriend. Wealthy Chuck girlfriend, he know everything about his girlfriend, right? Then he decide he want to get a side chick. So now he's trying to juggle 2 girls by himself, right? Now it's not hard for the average person to do that. I'm not telling you to go cheat, but I'm telling you when it comes to trading, it's not hard for you to juggle 1 or 2 things. But then when you're looking at 16 or 7 or 6, even 5 different other things, it's gonna be hard for you to understand where your trade is headed. So, even with a girl, you can probably have a side chick and not get caught up. But when you get that 3rd one, then that 4th one, they start messing you up. And now you're like, damn, bro, I knew I shouldn't have invited her. I knew I should, so what I'm saying is point blank period is to pick a few currency pairs, stick with that trade, learn the movements, learn the time frames that it move, learn the time frames that they switch up, and that will help you out a lot. That's kind of what I do. You see in my charts, I only got 3, but honestly, that was one that I was trading last week. I only been trading AUD and USD JPY this week, and Friday I actually got in it when it reversed. So like, you guys just gotta understand that like, this is like, I don't want to say it's easy. This is like the easiest thing I could do. I don't see myself doing anything else besides this for like the next 20 plus years. And then with the money that I make, I'm gonna invest. So just keep the people that you have around you that is bringing value to you, because you don't know where you would be in the next 20, 40, 50 years signing $1 million deals with people that you was struggling with when you first started trading. So like this right here is definitely the deal. And I'll just tell you right now to go and pick these 2 currency pairs, learn them like they're your girl, learn what makes them happy, learn what makes them mad, learn what makes it reverse, all that stuff, and just stick with that. So I'm just checking everything off. Boom, boom. Just trying to get y'all a few nuggets. Again, back test the market. For anybody who feel like they really want to learn it, I'll tell you, always back test the market, always see what's happened, always see what's going on, and then predict. Don't trade, just predict. And once it start moving in your favor, then you start getting into the trade. Always look for a pullback. If the trade's already going down, wait for it to pull back a little bit up, see if it tests another point, then you hop back in when it starts to pull back down. Like, it's that simple. And you see with this trade, like what it do. Like you see clearly that it goes down, it pulls back, it goes down, it pulls back, it goes down, it pulls back, it goes down. It might pull back a little bit stronger, but that's all the market is gonna do. So let me just make sure nobody got no questions at all. And two to 3 pairs only, not 2 to 3 pairs per week. Just stick. I mean, you could make money off of 1 pair. You don't need a lot of pairs. You could just make money with 1 pair all year if you really wanted to. Because we was in EU for like 3 months, and then we took a big L one day, and we like, okay, let's learn something else. But I mean, that's how it is. You learn it, you move on. Don't trade gold all day. That's all y'all do, huh? How do you get these indicators? You can't get these indicators. You can get these indicators. Oh, those I don't know where you can get those from. You gotta find somebody. And don't message me asking me about them either. And I see somebody talking about they only trade oil. That's good. Now I ain't saying trade oil, but I'm just telling y'all they only trade they peers. So at the end of the day, don't ask your upline or don't ask nobody, hey, what are you trading right now? Again, you come into this business, you create a trading plan, and you stick to your own rules. You stick to what you do. Don't break your rules. If you say I don't trade at this time, don't trade at that time. If you say you don't trade that pair, don't trade that pair. Don't be hungry for money. Like, be hungry for the success of trading. Learn this so you don't ever have to worry about, going back to blowing accounts all every week. Learn this and make the profit, and it's that simple. So I told y'all to get some books. Again, I'll tell y'all another book that helped me out so much was Naked Forex. Get that book. Understanding candlestick basics. I will read every single one and just go through the market. When you read it, go and find it. Like, if you know a certain currency pair, if you know about a doji, if you know about a hanging man or a double top, double bottoms, find 4, 5, 6 of them. And then, once you start getting into the market, you starting to see them more. You start to identify them more. And you can literally make money off of reversal patterns all day. You can make money off of double tops and double bottoms all day. You can make money off of anything, but you got to know it in order to make money from it. So let me see what else. And we've been in UJ all week, just been taking profits. And this was like UJ, for example, this was the last low. As you see what happened when it was doing the uptrend. I mean the downtrend. Then we got the reversal for the uptrend. And now we watching what's happening right now. This might be the pullback to make it go up all, like probably until Thursday, I believe. So let me go back and see if there's any more questions before I move on. And if you are taking notes, I really appreciate it. Steven, appreciate you dropping that link in there. Guys, download that book. Again, go in the chat. He just dropped something down. Naked Forex. What are some of the first steps in creating a trading plan? Okay, again, number one is to identify what type of trading do you do. So example that I gave was I'm a price action trader. I trade basically support and resistance, supply and demand, double tops, double bottoms, and reversals. That's all I do. I do nothing more than that. If it's not that, then I don't trade. So you could be an indicator person. Maybe you like moving averages. Maybe you like what, the RSI and the stochastics. That might be you. Number two was what time frames do you trade? Now I'm basically telling you to schedule out a trading plan, like basically schedule out your schedule. If you work 8 o'clock or 9 to 5, then maybe you want to trade from 8 to 12, go to sleep, repeat the cycle, trade in the morning before you go back to work. You know, trade from 7 to 8 or 7 to 9, then go to work. So that's like another thing, is to identify what time you trade. Like, don't look at the charts all day. I don't do that. I'm a regular person. I don't have time to look at charts all day, but I do live off of the charts. They do pay my bills, but I do have a life. So you still got family. Don't stress yourself out about making money. Just create a plan and stick to it. And the more you do it, you'll see success, like straight up. I didn't see success like my first 6 months. I made my first $1,000 like profit like 8 months after I started. So, you know, it takes time, it takes practice, but it will happen. Number three is risk management. Make sure that you're not risking no more than 5% of your account, I would tell you. So if you have $100, go to Google and type in 5% of 100, and it'll tell you exactly how much money you don't need to be losing. If you lose that amount, stop trading, go practice. That's it. Don't try to make your money back. Don't try to say, oh, I took a $50 loss, I just want to make my money back. Take time and go study again. You'll make 3 times, 4 times as much if you put some more studying in. Number four is a trading ritual. Like, have something. Y'all know, like Jamie Foxx, on any given Sunday, he used to throw up before he went back on the field, and then he demolished everybody. Just like with trading, create a way that you can come into these markets prepared and focused and ready. Don't come into these markets thinking about all types of other shit. Don't think about, excuse my language, don't think about, like, you know, your family problems. Don't think about rent. Don't think about money problems. Don't think about no problems. If you got problems, don't come to the market. Just clear your mind, breathe, you know, take a shot, whatever you feel like you need to do. But just make sure that you're in your right zone and you're focused and you coming in here ready to dominate and actually get everything done. Ooh, dang, we've been on here for 41 minutes though. All right, so let me see what else. Questions, last question. Don't risk more than 5% of what you are trading. Day trade queen. Appreciate it. Identified. Thank y'all for posting this stuff. I don't trade gold, so I can't tell you what I think about it. Even I would say 7 months. It took me 7 months to really stick to my schedule. Even though I wrote it down, I basically disobeyed myself and lost a lot of money because I didn't stick to it. And then once I said, all right, bet, let's just finally stick to it, not get greedy. Even though I see some people making $200 and $300 trades, let me just stick to my lot size and make the profits. And once my account builds, then I'm able to actually do more lots. So if you know that you got $100, you shouldn't be doing no more than 0.01 to 0.02. Once you get 250, you bring it up to 0.05. Once you get to 500, you bring it up to 0.10, 0.20. Once you get to 1,000, you do 0.25 to 0.50. You feel me? You shouldn't be doing the standard. Even though you see people doing it, just remember, like, some people still don't understand risk management. So don't be them. Like really be the person that's dominating it and $300,000 a year off of trading, besides $3,000 a month and $2,000 a week and all that stuff. It's people that really kill the markets. And then also just basically pick 1 or 2 currency pairs. If you want to pick one and study it, that's all you got to do. But besides that, I just want to answer some more questions. And after I answer questions, I don't want to, we actually creating like a lot of training out here. So I don't want to like fulfill your head with too much things. Cody, was good. Appreciate you. Will this be recorded? Yes, it will be recorded and we will upload it on YouTube as soon as it's over with. So is everybody understanding everything? My favorite pairs, GBP, JPY, and AUD USD. Yes, this will be recorded. What are your favorite pairs? I wish my internet would stop cutting off. Decimal part, I'm telling you how many pips I take. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show y'all. And if y'all wanna see how much pips y'all catch, just check this out. You'll go over here next to this like cruiser, you'll get the crosshair, and you'll go from exactly where you entered at, and you'll go right here. And pretty much what you'll do is you'll ignore that. Basically, you'll look at this second one where it says 1251, mark off the last number. I caught 125 pips off of a 0.01. I had way more trades that we all were in for NFP, and we made profit from like the very bottom. So we caught all that. And just for example, if you had a standard, I want somebody in the group to answer it. If you had a standard and you caught 263 pips, how much is that? Do you know?
If I have what?
A standard lot.
I have a standard.
And you catch 263 pips.
And I catch 163 pips.
Yep. Oops. How much is that, guys? Somebody know the answer? Yep, 2,630. That's exactly how much it is. So wait, why nobody in the group chat answered that? All right, they answered it. Somebody said 263K. You were definitely wrong. 260. Yes, sir. Not $263. If you had what a 0.10 would have been $263, but a standard lot, which is 1.00. JM Pips, hey, Rose Slime, hey, y'all going now? Y'all want to talk? But besides that, guys, honestly, I feel like I just wanted to really, just help you out, give you some basics. We got a lot of training that's gonna be dropping this week. For everybody, the basic Forex, everything. We recording videos, we recording ourselves, explaining it to you so you can visually see like what we're doing and how we're doing it. So you don't have to worry about watching videos all day. We're gonna make these videos for you. We're gonna get you guys right, and we're gonna help you out. So if anybody got any questions, feel free to contact us. Contact the DFW Trade House, everybody that's in these trade groups, and let's take this to the next level. I'm down to help you out. I'm down to do these calls every single day. Shout out to everybody that's on this call. We got over 250 people on this call. So make sure you're studying again the reversal patterns, understanding the back testing of the market, watching the past, watching the present of the market, and then predicting the future. That's all you're doing. Once you do that, everything else is going to fall into place. So thank you guys for taking your time and hopping on this call. We will be back again tomorrow, same time with Christopher Derrick, and he's going to really be getting more advanced with you guys and really taking this to the next level. So thanks for your time. I'm going to holler at you. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.